Hi everyone, my name is Billy Wallace, and this is the Sunken Isles First Mate. This project began as a Mod 3 backend consultancy project developed by myself, Jared Hobson, and Grant Davis with support from Lance Butler and Logan Finnegan. The Sunken Isles is a Kickstarter-funded Dungeons & Dragons campaign that introduces some novel D&D mechanics, such as sailing, a week-to-week progression system, and resource management. After playing a few weeks of the campaign with a group of friends, we realized that the resource management component was hard to do in person and frankly not very fun. To remedy this, we built the Sunken Isles First Mate to serve as a companion tool for players and dungeon masters alike as they navigate the mystery and wonder of the Sunken Isles.
Hi everyone, my name's Grant, and today I'm going to show you a little demonstration of our app. Let's jump right in. On the home page, we are greeted with a message welcoming us to the Sunken Isles First Mate application, and we see a spot where we can log into the app with a username and password. Right below is a link to create an account. Today, we will not be creating an account, but will instead be logging into the app through Google OAuth 2. After we've logged in, we see another welcome message, a Create Campaign button, as well as a small section that lists all the campaigns we are a part of. Let's go ahead and create our first campaign. Here, we are going to add a campaign name and invite a couple other players to our campaign by their email. Once the new campaign is created, we are redirected to the summary page, which gives an overview of the campaign's progress thus far, with current week number, as well as any resources collected and items crafted. The management page is where the functionality lives. This is where players in the campaign can assign villagers to collect resources and use those collected resources to craft a variety of items. The third page is the party page, and this page shows all the characters created by the users associated with the campaign. Now, let's see what it's like for a user to be invited to a campaign. When a player has been invited to a campaign, a little box will pop up prompting them to create a character for the campaign they were invited to. When we click the box, enter in a name, select the character race and class, upload an image, and click the Create Character button, the box goes away, and the campaign is now in our Party Campaign section. Let's go to the management page and assign all 120 villagers to collect a variety of resources. We have to update this form to save our progress. If I click the party page, we can now see my character's name, race, class, and image. The final step is for the DM to click the Advance Week button on the management form, which will advance the week and collect the resources from the villagers assigned, as we can see here on the summary page. Players can now use those resources to craft items, which each have their own resource cost and will be deducted from the current resources list.
Hello everyone, my name is Jared Hobson. Since this was a part of our Mod 3 consultancy project, we split our Rails application into separate front-end and back-end services. This introduced challenges with image uploading and data management in general, and we quickly realized that a monolith would better suit our needs. For our front end, we utilize HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap to manage style and presentation. Alongside normal authorization, we use Google OAuth for an additional means of login and user creation. Our backend service uses a Postgres database, and AWS S3 is used for character image uploading. Both the front end and backend service are deployed via Heroku.
With this being our first major greenfield project, we were very intentional about our planning at the start. We spent most of our first 2 days within the Mira board, working on nailing down our MVP, working on our database schema, and then finally working on wireframes to represent the front end. From here, we got to work on creating our JSON contract for all of our endpoints and building out those endpoints in a GitHub project board. Due to the large number of endpoints and the complexity of some of those actions, getting this set up early was essential for keeping us on track. Once those were built into our project board, we added in our user stories from the front end, and then utilized daily stand-ups and an active Slack channel to monitor our progress as we worked through these tickets and completed our project.
Looking ahead, we have several updates and improvements we'd like to implement. As mentioned previously, we'd like to redesign the app as a monolith. We'd also like to add email invite from the app to create an account and join a campaign. Currently, players need to have already created an account to be invited to a campaign by a DM. Improved and deeper game logic as defined by the Sunken Isles campaign documentation. Full CRUD functionality for user data, such as deleting your account, characters, and campaigns. And finally, the ultimate goal is bringing First Mate to a mobile app where we believe it will better serve its intended purpose and find greater use.